Hi everyone, today is November 21st, and I'm David Reeder. A lot to get to on this week's episode of The Week That Was. World Cup, Golden Goggles, and Fast Times at College Invitationals all on the agenda. Let's begin. This week, Rutgers parted ways with head coach Petra Martin amid accusations of verbal abuse against the women on her team. According to a report from New Jersey Advanced Media, Rutgers athletic director Patrick Hobbs met with the swimmers last Wednesday and then with Martin on Thursday. A Rutgers spokesperson told Swimming World that the coach resigned, while NJ.com wrote that she was fired. The meetings revealed that Martin, quote, shamed athletes over their weight, used abusive language during training sessions, and demanded they stop using medications prescribed by their doctors for anxiety and for other issues. With Martin gone, diving head coach Fred Woodruff has been named the interim head coach of the entire team, and assistant John Mackle also remains with the program. The World Anti-Doping Agency has declared its Russian subsidiary non-compliant. While Rosada has completed some of the steps required by WADA for reinstatement, they have failed to make all the requested data accessible for WADA to determine the full scope of the Russian doping scandal that made headlines last summer around the Olympic Games. Speaking of the Olympics, the 2018 Winter Olympics are coming up in February, and the IOC Executive Board will meet in early December to determine whether Russian athletes will be eligible to compete in those games. This weekend in Los Angeles, USA Swimming celebrated the top performances from the past year at the Golden Goggles. The JW Marriott at LA Live, comedian Anders Holm returned as the host. He walked out with goggles on and a red warm-up suit, but at least he wore a shirt this time, unlike the last time he hosted in 2015. An impressive list of presenters, including swimmers Michael Phelps, Natalie Coughlin, Maya Dorado, Allison Schmidt, Matt Biondi, and also some outside-the-pool stars like former LA Laker Kobe Bryant. You see Phelps and Kobe Bryant, who presented the Female Swimmer of the Year award to Katie Ledecky. Caleb Dressel, meanwhile, was the star of the show. He was named Male Athlete of the Year and won Male Performance of the Year for his swim in the 100 fly at the FINA World Championships. Ledecky, like we mentioned, the Female Athlete of the Year. Full list of winners available on swimmingworld.com, and more on both Dressel and Ledecky to come momentarily. The FINA World Cup Series wrapped up this last week with stops in Tokyo earlier in the week and then in Singapore over the weekend. Chad Leclos and Sarah Sjostrom were named overall series winners, first time winning for Sjostrom, while the South African captured his fourth World Cup crown. No world records in the final cluster of meets, but plenty of world junior records. Those were courtesy of the USA's Michael Andrew, China's Li Bingji, and Japan's Rikako Ikie. Once again, check out full recaps of every World Cup stop on our landing page at swimmingworld.com. Over the weekend, the first round of major NCAA Invitationals was going on. That included meets at Purdue, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Georgia Tech. The highlight swimmers, yes, believe it or not, Katie Ledecky and Caleb Dressel, who you see there on the screen. Dressel was only at the Purdue Invite for one day, but he swam the 200 IM in 1:40.61, which is faster than the winning time from last year's NCAA Championships, and he is now the 9th fastest performer in history in the event. So yes, while he's really good in the sprints, we all know that, he's also insanely versatile. Meanwhile, at Texas A&M, Ledecky won 4 events and set a new American record in the 1650 free, clipping her old mark with a 15:03.31. Always fun to see Ledecky swimming fast. Ledecky's Stanford team, still without Simone Manuel, actually lost to Texas A&M in the team standings, and the Aggies are looking to match or improve on last year's third-place finish at the NCAA Championships coming up in March. Manuel, by the way, says she has a hip injury. She's been training, should return to competition early next year. All right, that's our show for this week. I'm David Reeder. For all of our viewers in the United States, okay, we had a perfect take here. I don't know what that's all about. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, and sorry about the bus. We'll see you next time.